Wow, it is cold this morning. Legitimately cold. Yeah, let's go warm up. Hot Springs, but don't pass the gate, scary dogs.
It's so quiet and peaceful out here. I don't want to yell. It's so pretty in the morning. It's 7 a.m. and quite chilly and brisk.
Yeah, we are in Chiang Dao, and we are off to go get in the hot springs because it is freezing cold today.
You having the best time?
Oh, yep. We're really out here, huh? We're at Chiang Dao Hot Springs, and these are public hot springs that anybody can go to. They're totally free. There's already a bunch of people here, and it looks really nice. They do have some guard cows around here that will hopefully let us in. On the map, this one literally says, angry dogs don't pass. So apparently past that gate is some scary stuff, but maybe it's just talking about these guys?
Pretty good. I think we lucked out with this one.
So these hot springs were built out here in 2004, and it's just this amazing series of tubes like this one right here, connecting from the hottest ones all the way at the top, which is over there, down to the coolest ones here, which is where we're at. And still the coolest ones are very, very warm. So we just left Hot Springs, came all the way up to here, and we're right here. Let's go up to this one.
Okay.
Look at the view.
Green tea.
Oh, wow. This is so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, that was great. Where to next?
Back home.
Oh yeah, we haven't shown you guys our hotel yet. Room tour coming soon.
This is our, unfortunately, last night, and so gotta pack up, but more adventuring afterwards.
Yes.
Everywhere you turn, Chiang Dao is a 360-degree, beautiful, beautiful place.
Yeah, mountains and
Mountains.
fields, green and blue.
Mountains. It's beautiful. So beautiful. So we just got back to our stay here, and this awesome place is called the Chiang Dao Nest. And you can't find it on booking.com, you can't find it on Agoda, and that's one of the best things about this place. But it's this beautiful retreat and simple bamboo little huts that you stay in with all the amenities that you could ever ask for.
That's ours, down there.
Here at Chiang Dao Nest, there are actually two separate little resort or pod areas. We're staying at Nest 2. Both Nest 1 and Nest 2 have separate restaurants and apparently really, really good food. Nest 1 is known for the European or Western style food, and Nest 2 is known for their Thai style food. Come on in. Welcome to our little hut or nest. Welcome to our little nest in Chiang Dao Nest. This little abode has been the perfect place to just get away from Chiang Mai. It's completely made out of bamboo, maybe. Bamboo? Yeah, probably, likely. It's really strong though, and really soundproof. Floor to ceiling bamboo. We have this little bamboo dresser with a bamboo fan. The amazing part about this little hut or this nest is that you really have just the basics, everything that you could need. A fan, an air conditioner, even though we didn't even use it, and Jersh always needs an AC. Lovely view of the garden. And then the bathroom, also made out of bamboo. Where are we heading next? Where's the map?
Okay, we're gonna go see the famous Chiang Dao. Why do you think it's in quotes? I guess probably because not a lot of people have been here, so it's not famous. But it's kind of famous. It's famous here, but not in Thailand. Again, not to scale, so it's probably like 45 kilometers away, but we'll find out.
I have a feeling that the artist of this map has a huge sense of humor, and I love it. Before we get any further, let's talk about Chiang Dao and how we even got here. In the last week, we were feeling nervous and honestly unexcited about getting on the bike and getting outside. Everyone's been telling us, you have to go to Pai, you have to go to Pai. But the thought of driving there wasn't exactly comforting after our scooter accident. Definitely gonna miss this view. So pretty. So I pulled up a map of Northern Thailand and happened upon this little area called Chiang Dao. It looked to be a quiet, quaint village in a picturesque mountainous area, and no one seemed to be really talking about it. Now, Chiang Dao isn't the most of anything. Its mountain is the third tallest in all of Thailand. It doesn't have the most curves in the roads. Its temples don't have the most steps, but we think that's the draw of Chiang Dao, actually.
We made it to the famous Chiang Dao Caves, and luckily they have an excellent welcoming committee.
It's beautiful, calm, hidden, untouched, and so wonderfully its own. So much that to get around anywhere, we relied on a not drawn to scale map, hand drawn from the owner of the place we were staying at.
Are these the sacred fish?
Yeah, they're huge. Even if we got lost, we weren't ever upset because Chiang Dao was stunning from every single vantage point. But let's get back to seeing more of this area, including its most quote-unquote famous destination, Tam Chiang Dao, or the Chiang Dao Cave. Ooh, this is so exciting! Oh, I should be quieter. I think this is the first time I've been in a cave where it's a cave and a temple. A temple and a cave. Now, we've been spelunking before, but the Chiang Dao Cave felt like a completely different experience. It's a limestone cave, but its mouth is where the temple lives, at the foot of the mountain. It's believed that the cave served as a shelter and a place of worship for thousands of years.
This place definitely feels sacred and special. It's hard to explain in words that aren't that, but it definitely feels like a holy place.
You can wander through this extensive complex of 4 caves for hours. Some of the caves are illuminated with lights, and others are so completely pitch black that you're not allowed to go through without a local guide carrying a kerosene lantern. Walking through just a small portion of the actual 12 kilometers of caves that exist here made us feel so small and tiny in this vast, beautiful area. This was the place that we'd been missing for a long time now.
That was awesome. This cave is beautiful. Chiang Dao is just continues to be full of surprises.
Where to next?
Okay, so it looks like there's this temple, but 510 steps to get to the top of it.
So peaceful. Here we go. It's supposed to be a very beautiful jungle ascent with lots of encouraging statements along the way.
We're definitely gonna need some encouragement on this one.
We just got to the top and it's so quiet and peaceful here. I think we're gonna stop recording. I think these things are taller than me. Yeah. Hello.
Are you the savage doggo from the pictures?
He doesn't look savage to me. He's a sleepy doggo. You realize as you're going up and when you reach the top, it's not meant to be a, wow, look at this view, look at this beautiful structure. It's meant to be a journey, an introspective journey, and a very peaceful and serene one at that.
Okay, so we did the 510 steps up, back down. Over here we could go to the beautiful road.
Very curious.
That seems nice. Okay, so we're here. Yeah, that was the one back there.
Okay, so we have to turn right.
We have to go back.
This is a beautiful road. Look at those mountains.
You know, to be honest, I'm realizing that every road in Chiang Dao is beautiful. So I'm not sure that we'd be able to tell the difference between the beautiful road and all of the roads. But that was really nice. It is good to be home, I gotta say. You know, as our time in Thailand is coming to a close, it got me thinking about this idea that I've been reliving approximately the same trip in Thailand over and over again, as in going from kind of tourist hotspot to tourist hotspot. I think I've been doing that for a few reasons. I would say one, because I really want to show the people that I'm traveling with all of this amazing stuff that I've seen, and I want to share Thailand with them, or at least the Thailand that I know, with these people that I'm usually traveling with. And two, it's comfortable. It's really comfortable, and that's both a good thing and a bad thing, and that I know exactly what's going to happen when we go to Koh Phi Phi and when we go on the boat trip. But that's kind of had this side effect of eliminating any surprises or really finding anything new. And three, and I think the one that I was thinking about during that super long motorbike trip that we just had all the way back home from Chiang Dao, is that I feel like I'm subconsciously trying to recreate the feelings of these trips that I've had before, especially the first one. Trying to get that hit of nostalgia that you can only really get when you discover a place for the first time, but trying to get that over and over again by just doing the same things, but never really getting to the same place. There's no way that I could ever feel that same way again. I'm a different person. Thailand's different. Everything's different. It's never gonna feel the same, and that's okay. And I think that traveling for me now should be more about letting go of those previous trips, so that way I can leave space for new experiences to come in. And I probably would have never ended up in Chiang Dao, which would have been an absolute shame. I missed out on it all. So really, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I appreciate you back there behind the camera for finding new places and constantly bringing me to all these new amazing places that I probably would never go to, and like getting excited about them and excited enough to be like, yeah, let's go to Chiang Dao, let's go see this stuff. And I don't know, without that, I think I would just honestly keep chasing nostalgia over and over. Chiang Dao
Travel Thursday, except it's not Thursday. Hi, kitty. What do you got to tell us? So many things to say.